What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to this achievement slash trophy slash collectibles guide here in Murdered Soul Suspect. Today we are going to be getting the ghost story for the Stalwart Spectre, which is located here in the police station. So you're going to start in this room for the investigation, and actually I leave it in from the front door. There should be this little area, basically a check-in desk, and right here will be our first one. Going further into the police station, you're going to come across this bathroom, and in the first stall on the ground will be another of our shotgun Stalwart. Stalwart is a shotgun, maybe? Our next one will be located at the end of the hall where the holding cells are, so we're going to collect this one, and we will have 5 more to go. We're going to make our way past the prison cells and the demon poop holes and come through this door, and to our right will be a little room which we can walk into, and to the right of that will be another Stalwart. We're going to head back to the main area where the investigation is and head upstairs, and right to the left of this staircase against this little post here will be another one of our rifles. We only have a couple more to go. There's actually not a lot of these ones, at least for this mission. Our next one will be located on the opposite side of this room, and I'm going to grab this first collectible, and you can actually almost see it right behind the blackboard right here, and that leaves us just 2 more to go. Our next 2 are going to be located in essentially the same area. These are the offices, and we're going to be heading towards Baxter's office, and the first one can be found right here, so we can pick that one up right outside of O'Connor's office, which would be, I believe, Rex's office. And then I'm just going to grab a couple more collectibles before we make it into the back room of Rex's office, which I'm kind of having difficulty finding for a second. I'm looking around here. There's the door. All right. Gonna head through that door right there on the ground. We could see it there, but I'm gonna grab this last collectible, and we will grab our last Stalwart. So I hope you guys enjoyed. We will say our goodbyes after the ghost story.
I can still remember my first day on the force. Salem PD was in this tiny building on the edge of town. It was old, crowded, and completely insufficient to handle the day-to-day operations. Protecting Salem was getting harder and harder. Finally, the city decided to convert the old armory into our new headquarters. When we finally moved in, I couldn't believe how big and modern the place was. Not bad for one of the first buildings in Salem. Plus, it just felt right. It used to be the city's first line of defense in a wild frontier, and now it had resumed its post once again, only this time in a modern world. First week was a little chaotic as we settled in. One officer reported that someone had removed his gun from his locker. It took him 20 minutes to track it down, and when he did, he found it leaning against the wall in one of the unoccupied offices. Also, the late-night station operator reported a strange phone malfunction. Occasionally, when someone would call in to report a shooting, the recording would just stop. The call would cut out, and the voice of the panicked caller would just loop over and over again until the phone was unplugged. Soon it was pretty clear that these strange occurrences weren't just honest mistakes or faulty phone lines. One evening, the medical examiner came running down the hall in tears. She noticed that her scalpels and other tools had gone missing. She went to get more from the cabinet, but stopped cold at what she saw in the reflection. A ghostly silhouette of a Civil War soldier was standing over one of the corpses. She spun around. It was gone. She barely noticed how cold the room had gotten before running off. Of course, the guys didn't believe her. Hell, I didn't either. Till I saw it with my own eyes. I was working late and got up to get more coffee. As I rounded the corner, I saw it in the reflection of the trophy case. It was staring right at me. He lifted an old, ghostly rifle and pulled the trigger. The trophy case fractured into a spider web of cracked glass, and I took off running. The captain didn't believe me. and docked my next paycheck to replace the glass. I didn't care if people thought I was crazy. I know what I saw. People sometimes ask me if anyone else has seen it since, or if the Spectre still roams the halls. I always tell them the same thing. I wouldn't know. I transferred to Boston.
Upon completing everything that we did in this video, you will unlock this achievement, the Stalwart Spectre, for 20G. I hope this video helped you, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, favorite, all that fun junk. Check down in the description for some awesome links, some awesome things, my Twitter, Facebook, donation page, a bunch of other things you might be interested in. And until tomorrow, ta-ra.